Welcome to this OCR Cambridge Technicals Level 3 in Information Technology video. This is Unit 8 Project Management, and today in this video we're looking at Criteria Merit 3 M3. It says recommend potential improvements for the future projects based on the outcome of the project evaluation. So this is quite a nice easy one to provide evidence for. If you've done a good P6, which is the evaluation, then you may have actually covered a lot of this criteria already. You will remember that P6 is the evaluation where you talk about the strengths of your project, the weaknesses of your project, and the improvements that you would make. And the key focus is to obviously give evidence in that and say why it is a strength, why these were issues in your project, and why you would make these improvements. M3 builds on that, and we're just going to go into a bit more detail about the improvements. In this video, I'll show you an example, as always, and we'll talk through that example. We'll look at how to plan it out, and then, to be honest, as I said, it's a short one, nice and easy to finish off this merit section with this easy piece of work. So let's have a look. P6 then, if you are in your overview, in the Unit 8 overview guide, I recommended that you take all this as your heading, okay, and you answer these questions. Now within this you may have already indicated or made reference to some improvements. So for example, if you changed the original plan and did something different, then you may have said why you did this and how it makes an improvement. If you changed your budget, or if you went over or under forecast and changed the resources you're going to use, you may in P6 have already suggested this. It does say at the bottom as well to identify future or potential improvements for a future project. So in P6 you may have already done that. One other area also to point out is that it asks you to identify any project failures, so you can use these as your improvements. And what you want to do is get a new Word document. You want to say what the improvement is. You want to say why it would improve it, and talk about the impact on the project. And then you want to say how you'd improve. So for example, you might say didn't really meet deadlines. I was often 2 or 3 days overdue. That's what the improvement is. The improvement is to ensure that I have a reminder, set a digital alarm or a calendar, or some kind of electronic way of monitoring and reminding me to meet those deadlines. Why? Because then it ensures that the project is on track, the customer is happy, and it's better for overall quality. How are you going to do this? I've kind of already said that. I'm going to use an electric online calendar that is going to send me emails and remind me when there are due dates coming up. So let's have a look then at an example of some candidates' work. Okay, so one of the issues I faced when creating my website is I had paid work at the weekends. I worked from 9 till 5, which means I couldn't do any work on the website. So that's the issue. All right, don't just leave it at that. Say how you're going to overcome it. I was tired. I wanted to relax when I got home. Next time, to improve this issue, I would take some time off work to ensure I've completed the project on time. I would also hire a member of staff who can work on the website when I can't. Now, obviously, they're not really going to employ a member of staff, but this is a simulated model or simulated project management. So you can assume that you've got other members of staff that can complete work for you. We've got an issue here where they were feeling ill. This made them behind on the website. So what they said they could do is ensure they take the tablets so they can cope with the illness, or they could extend the deadline for the project. It's difficult if the project has run well, because you won't necessarily have any improvements to make or problems you've come up against. But you need to come and maybe have between 4 and 5 or 6 improvements that you could make. All right. Just to give you a quick overview, obviously you can think about things like working, illness. You've also got, if you went away on a holiday, you've got other demands from your other subjects you might be studying. You might also have any other roles or clubs, sports, activities, drama, music, anything like that you might do outside of school and college that you need to ensure that you meet. You can also talk about the software that you used. Would you still create a Gantt chart? Did that actually help you? Would you use something different? When you made the website, again, would you use that software? Did you need to keep a diary? Did you need to spend more time with the clients? Were you clear what the aims were? Should you have reviewed it earlier on? Did you over budget or under budget? There's loads of different things that you can comment on. Just ensure that you write a paragraph and you include what the improvement is, why it's an improvement, the impact it has on the project, how you'd go about it, and that is M3 sorted. Nice and easy end to the merits. Next video will obviously be distinctions. There's only 2 of them, slightly more demanding than this one, but only 2 compared to these 3 and the 6 passes that you've had to do. As always, thank you for watching. If you need or have any questions or comments, put them in the chat, put them in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching.